Good day everyone, I'm Kiser Kiorsinado from Section Bravo, and for today's video, it's all about what I have learned in this subject. Internal Security Operation, General Mandate. The PNP is mandated to provide active support to the Armed Forces of the Philippines in internal security operation for the suppression of the communist terrorist movement and other serious threat to national security. Diri siya sa Executive Order number 546 series of 2006 directing the PNP to undertake active support to the armed forces of the Philippines in internal security and other serious threat of national security. Muna siya ang general mandate sa internal security operation. Valid search and seizure without search warrant. Number 1, search made incidental to a valid arrest. Number 2, search of moving vehicle. Number 3, seizure of evidence in plain view. Number 4, when there is a waiver of the right or there is consented search. Number 5, search under stop and freeze roll. Number 6, emergency and exigent circumstances. Number 7, tip information. Judicial Affidavit Rule. This rule shall apply to all action, proceeding, and incident requiring the reception of evidence before the court in place. Application of rule of to criminal action. This rule shall apply to all criminal action where the maximum imposable penalty does not exceed 6 years. Di na mulapas og 6 years. Content of judicial affidavit. A judicial affidavit shall be prepared in a language na naibalance sa usa ka witness. Kung English siya, dapat English po ang imuhang judicial affidavit, o Tagalog siya, Tagalog yapon ang imuhang isulat dito sa affidavit, or unsay prepared niya nga nabalan nga language mo imong ikuan dito sa iyaha para maibalan niya. Sworn attestation of the lawyer. The judicial affidavit shall contain a sworn attestation at the end executed by the lawyer who conducted or supervised the examination of the witness to the effect that he faithfully recorded or caused to be recorded the question he asked and the corresponding answer that the witness gave. Neither he or any other person then present or assisting him caused the witness regarding the later answer. Muna siya ang sworn attestation of the lawyer. And we tackle also the maintenance of police blotter. Police blotter. Each PNP operating unit shall maintain an official police blotter where all types of operational and undercover dispatch shall be recorded, containing the 5 W, who, what, where, when, and why, and 1 H, how, of information. Police blotter for case involving women and children shall separate from police blotter, however shall be maintained for crime incident report involving violence against women and children. Crime Incident Report System, CIRS, which PNP operating unit shall also maintain the utilize the PNP Crime Incident Reporting System and electronic reporting solution. Booking of arrested suspect. Booking of arrested suspect shall be undertaken to record and document the information surrounding the arrest of the suspect. Policies and guidelines. The following policies and guidelines shall be adhered to by all PNP personnel involved in the booking of arrested suspect. After arrest, a suspect is taken into the police custody and booked or processed. During booking, the following procedure shall be performed by designated police officer. Number 1 is the AO or arresting officer. Upon arrest, the arresting officer shall immediately bring the suspect to the station and present the suspect to the DO or desk officer. Upon presentation by the arresting officer of the arrested suspect to the desk officer or DO, the desk officer shall log record the detail of the arrest are made or assign by blotter entry number to the arrest. And number 3 is the duty investigator. After medical examination, the arresting officer shall refer the suspect and case to the duty investigator. The duty investigator and the arresting officer shall accomplish the PNP booking form, arrest and booking form, and ensure that a copy of the result of the medical examination are attached to the booking form. And we also tackle about custodial investigation, duties of the police during custodial investigation. The arresting officer or the investigator as the scene maybe shall ensure that a person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation shall at all times be assisted by counsel preferred of his own choice. The arresting officer or the investigator, as the case may be, must inform the person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation the following rights under the Miranda Doctrine in a language or dialect nga iyahang nasabtan. That he is the right to remain silent, that if he waives his right to remain silent, anything he say can be used in evidence against him in court. And that he has the right to counsel of his own choice, that if he cannot afford one, he shall be provided with an independent and competent counsel, and that he has the right to inform of such right. And detention. The following are the policies and procedure in the admission, visitation, transfer, and release of detainee. The following can be detained, admitted in the PNP detention or custodial center. 1. Any person arrested due to the commission of a crime, arrested suspect covered by a commitment order, and arrest suspect who are under custodial investigation. However, under no circumstances should the arrested suspect under custodial investigation be held in the detention center behind the prescribed reglementary period unless while in custody appropriate charges have been filed and commitment under has been issued by the court concerned or he signed the required waiver of the right under the provision of Article 125 of the revised penal code. Number 1 is admission, that what I discussed. And number 2, requirements for admission. Number 3 is segregation of detainee. Number 4 is visitation. Number 5 is transfer of custody. And lastly, number 6 is release. The chief of police shall be the sole approving authority in releasing the detention prisoner. Upon receipt of the release order from the court, the chief detention custodial center shall personally coordinate with the issuing court to ascertain the validity of the order. And that's all. Thank you. Keep safe.